This $5 mistake is keeping you broke. What if I told you that a tiny, harmless-looking $5 decision is quietly draining your future wealth? No, this isn't about skipping lattes or cutting out avocado toast. This is about something much bigger, something so subtle most people never even notice it until it's too late. This $5 mistake isn't about the amount. It's about the mindset behind it. And no, it's not that overpriced matcha you keep ordering thinking it's healthier. I'm watching you. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down 7 ways this $5 habit shows up in your life and how it's sabotaging your bank account, your mindset, and your path to financial freedom. $5 equals short-term gratification over long-term growth. Here's the truth. The $5 isn't about the money you multiply that one small decision. It's about choosing short-term comfort over long-term vision. Every time you mindlessly spend a small amount, you reinforce a belief. I deserve pleasure now, even if it costs my future. That $5 snack, that dopamine hit, it's not harmless. It's training your brain to prioritize now over later. Repeat this pattern enough times, and you won't just be broke. You'll be stuck in a cycle of low savings, no investments, and a life of financial anxiety. You didn't lose money. You gained 300 empty calories and a sugar crash. Congratulations. But this isn't just about food or coffee. It's about the automated blindness we develop with small spending. Invisible spending equals invisible progress. Ask yourself this. If I asked where your last 10 $5 transactions went, could you answer? Most people can't, and that's the problem. Small spending is invisible, which makes financial progress invisible too. Apps make it worse. Tap, swipe, done. You never feel it. And when you don't feel the cost, you don't feel the consequences. Let's say you spend $5 a day without thinking. That's $150 a month, $1,800 a year. Now imagine investing that annually with compound interest. That's a 6-figure difference over a decade. That's not just coffee money. That's my future house has hardwood floors money. So if we're blind to it, what can we do to see clearly again? Budgeting for the small wins equals building the big habits. Wealthy people don't budget just to restrict. They budget to build power. Every $5 has a job. It's not about guilt, it's about choice. When you give your money direction, you give your life direction. Suddenly, a small $5 saving becomes a tool, not a trap. Create a flex fund, $50 a month to spend freely. Beyond that, you pause, you ask, you choose. When's the last time you felt proud of not spending money? Budgeting is the first shift. But there's another mindset shift that truly separates the broke from the wealthy. Spending identity signal. Every purchase you make, even the small ones, is a vote for the type of person you believe you are. I'm the type of person who treats myself. I'm the type who doesn't care about money. Or I'm the type who's building wealth, one smart choice at a time. When you begin to attach your spending habits to your identity as a wealth builder, the game changes. Skip the $5 impulse, put it in an investing app, and say, I just paid my future self. It's like time travel, but for your wallet. And once your identity shifts, the next step is protecting that identity daily. The $5 distraction tax. Small spending isn't always about money. Sometimes it's about distraction. Scrolling TikTok. Bored? You grab a snack, a drink, a cheap dopamine hit. That $5 isn't a purchase. It's a pause button on your bigger goals. Every distraction comes with a hidden cost. Your focus, your energy, your discipline. Successful people don't avoid small pleasures, but they control them. They don't let $5 habits interrupt $5,000 goals. Letting TikTok lead you to DoorDash again, that's not delivery, that's defeat. But if small distractions are the problem, what's the solution? Systems. System over willpower. The rich don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. Subscriptions auto-invest. Grocery deliveries eliminate junk runs. Even unfollowing ads is a system to avoid temptation. The goal is to design a life where the $5 mistake doesn't even show up. Set up a daily spending cap on your card. Freeze impulse apps. Have decision delays. Wait 24 hours before buying anything under $10. If you wouldn't fight someone over it in a parking lot, you probably don't need to buy it instantly. So you've seen the patterns, the habits, the mindset traps. But there's one last angle you haven't considered: the cost of regret. $5 now versus $50,000 later. Let's do the math. $5 a day equals $1,800 $800 a year. Invested with an average 10% return over 30 years, that's $300,000. Let that sink in. Every little swipe is borrowing from your future freedom, your dream home, your early retirement, your stress-free life. But here's the good news, huh? You can start today, right now, this second. Skip one impulse. Shift one $5. Break one habit.
Because when you multiply that one small decision, it becomes your wealth legacy. It's not about the $5, because tomorrow you'll make another $5 decision. Subscribe Finance Forge.